everyone! Today we're going to be talking about planning for a practice session. Planning for a practice session is so important so you can use your time as effectively as possible. Perhaps you've found yourself in a practice room before, all settled, ready to have a half-hour practice, and 10 minutes in, you're on your phone, you're talking to your friend outside the window, or something like that. I've been in your shoes and I've thought of some ways that have helped me be more effective in my practice, and I hope that after this video you will have some helpful skills to get you back in the practice room and focused and effective. The first part is to simply have a plan. If there is no focus for the practice, you'll be unfocused in the practice room, which is why you're on your phone and why you're on your computer. Have some goals in mind. This can be one goal, this could be a couple goals for your practice session. But the more specific you can be, then the more specific and the better effective you can be in your practice. You want to meet your goals, you want to get better and grow as a musician, so you have to plan for that. I have found that if I can plan my goals and I can be focused in the practice room, I'm actually getting things done, learning things more quickly than if I go in with no plan. The way I like to structure my warm-up is in 3 steps. A beginning, a middle, and an end. This should come as no surprise, but just having that framework can really help you plan. The beginning is a time to just center yourself. Maybe this is deep breathing, some meditation, yoga, warm-ups, a way to get in from the outside world, take the stress of the day off, and get ready to practice. The middle section of the warm-up is the bulk of your practice. This is where you are practicing your songs. You are working on a specific skill that you want to work on. Whatever it is, but those are where you work on those 2 to 3 goals that you have for a session. Lastly, we have the end of the warm-up. This is where you cool down the voice and you reflect on what you worked on today, what was effective, and what wasn't as effective. It might be useful to have a practice log. This is a good way to hold yourself accountable to what you want to accomplish in the coming days, weeks, and months. And it's also really helpful for you to look back on your progress and see what you've been working on. Remember that you don't need hours at a time to practice. We can divide these 3 sections of time into 5 to 10 minutes or 20 to 30 minutes each. It's whatever fits in your schedule. I had a teacher tell me once that it's super useful to get the motor, the voice, running every day. And spending 20 minutes a day is so much better than practicing for an hour one day and then waiting a few days before you practice again. So get that motor running every day, even if it's in short segments. Another thing that might be helpful in your busy schedule is to find ways to practice outside of that practice room time. This is practicing when you're walking down the street, thinking about posture. Maybe this is being aware when you're speaking to your friends on if you're getting a really good breath. Maybe this is you driving in the car and just bringing awareness to where you're feeling expansion in your breath. It can be a variety of things, and I always love to tell my students that there are such good ways to practice outside of the practice room. Another good way to practice, if you're feeling a little bit under the weather, is to do listening. It's so effective to listen to excellent singers of any genre. Listen to some of your favorite artists, find some new artists, or listen to a song you're working on done by many singers. It's so important to hear a variety of singing and to get that sound in your ear. You can watch them in a video, see what they're doing with their posture, their breath, things like that. If you have a vocal coach or a voice teacher, it can be really useful to check in with them on some of their goals for you. You can incorporate this in your practice. Additionally, if you don't have a voice teacher or a voice coach, think about what you want to achieve. Maybe you want to get better with your breath, and that could be your week-long goal. Anything works as long as you are focused and ready to practice effectively. I hope that this has given you a few ways to plan for your practice and that your next practice, hopefully today, will be planned out, focused, and efficient. Until next time. Hey everyone! Thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon so you can be notified of future content. Keep on practicing. This is just one step in your vocal journey to become a better singer.